First of all, have you seen this?
I've seen it.
Okay.
I was just told about this in the car.
I can't remember if I've seen one when I was babysitting, but I didn't have one when I was a kid.
It was huge dentist waiting room energy for me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So you take turns pressing a tooth.
Okay.
And whoever it bites down on has to answer a revealing question about their band member.
Okay.
Do you have to pick the tooth in order?
No, you can
Okay.
do it at any point.
Okay,
my
I
turn?
picked like
Yeah,
the
it's your
back
turn.
molar because I thought we had to go in order.
I'm feeling scared. Okay.
It honestly is kind of frightening when it clenches.
Does it hurt?
No.
Oh my God.
I don't know. You tell me. Does it hurt?
Wait, it's really spooky when it happens.
Ooh, I'm gonna get that. That's fun. I've never felt so thrilled. Scary thrill.
Well, here comes another
Thrilling.
scary thrill.
Okay.
So, Mina, you both met in college. Tell me a funny story about Kelley in college.
Oh my God. I don't remember college. Okay, so we had these like gatherings on Fridays.
Guest class.
Guest class. I feel like for one of the guest classes, or like maybe it wasn't a guest class, it was just like a big like master class or something. They were like showcasing people singing. I just remember you like standing on a block and like singing. Do you remember this?
I was singing You There in the back row, I think.
Right. Okay. So Kelley was
Yeah.
singing this song called like
It's like a theater song. yeah.
song. We were all like sitting
The
in
block
chairs.
was so I never spoke
So you
about
had
it.
to stand on the block?
It was like a seated audience in the room that was quite long, and so they had us stand on a block, like a acting
But it was
block,
just like a
but-
little like it was
It's
literally
small.
like 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet.
and they like wiggle, they
And
like wobble.
They're wobbly and there's little holes in them. So like I feel like she was like unstable and she was singing so well. Like she did such a good job, but she was just like on this like, and I didn't really know her that well. Like I think it was like when we had never really like
Yeah.
hung out, and I was just like watching her like, wow, she's really good at singing. And I was like, is she gonna fall? Like it's just like
I never talked about the block to anyone, but I also was like, I really don't want to stand on it. And somebody went before me and they stood on it, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I have to stand on
I
it.
just thought it was such a strange
That's
choice
funny.
to have you stand
That's
on the block.
such an obscure memory.
Well, also, I think that's like maybe the first time I like knew who you were. Like, I think that's like,
That's literally, that happened in third year. Minna like refuses to acknowledge that we knew each other. I literally slept in her room in first year. It's like we literally were friends.
I'm always like, me and Kelley,
We didn't
no idea
meet.
who each other
Minna's
were.
like, I actually met Kelley
Freshman
after
roommates.
college. Yeah.
Okay, so next
soup.
question. Or no, actually, that's a lie. You
Tooth.
go and then I'll ask the question.
I'm like afraid of getting hurt.
Just don't. I think you should just leave your finger if it happens.
Wait, it's so
scared.
good. I
It's
really
really
thought it was like not going to be
scary.
fair, but I'm glad it's Kelley now.
I'm scared.
And
it's really a
just by
rush.
chance.
It's
It really is a
spooky.
rush.
Okay.
Which artist has Mina fangirled the most over backstage?
whoa.
I absolutely know who it was.
Was it Dua?
No,
Oh.
it's Green Day.
Oh, obviously. Green Day was epic. I also was fanning up Green Day hard. Dua
was
also,
good,
it was
yeah.
a different genre of being a fan.
Green Day is like
Green
my,
Day was
like,
epic.
childhood.
Yeah.
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 That's
Did
a good one.
Any interactions happen?
No.
Just
no.
us, like, yeah.
All right, we have two more.
Okay. You go. Brutal.
Oh, right out of the gate.
Dang.
What is something fans don't know about Mina?
Fans don't know that Minna goes on a lot of walks to the cemetery and sits and chills in the cemetery.
It's true.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are we getting like creative
She lives
boost
near a
there, or is it just
cemetery.
like a relaxing?
I like that it's quiet. I
Well.
like singing it.
That's cool. I feel like they really appreciate
ghosts-
The
that.
Start
ghosts are
feeling it.
chilling. Yeah.
All right, last one.
Wait, don't we need to do the?
Yes,
How do you
that is
restart
correct.
him?
You just open his mouth.
There we go.
All right. Well, hopefully it's not me now.
Ooh, okay.
Wow, it's so horrible.
I really feel scared.
I can't believe kids do this. Oh my god, this one's hard.
I love this.
I knew it. Do you see? I almost
Wait,
didn't
how
pick
was
that
it
one.
even? That was crazy.
It's not even. You just did 2 in a row.
No, but you'll do 2 and I did 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was hoping
It actually weirdly does work out like that a lot. All right, so tell me a cooking fail or a weird food combo that Kelley has done.
I have
They're
a
not
cooking fail
weird.
about someone
I know. We
else.
have a group, a shared cooking.
Do you want to
fail.
hear that one?
Yeah.
That one's
It's
real.
pretty disgusting. I
like it already.
So the 2019 tour we were talking about, and we have permission to tell this story now. For a long time, we weren't allowed to tell this story because everyone was
It
like
was a
so
little bit
overwhelmed by it.
heated.
We were on tour, and Nardo, our guitarist, he brought a pressure cooker. He made a meal plan, and it was awesome. Like every day,
Nardo really can cook.
Yeah, he can cook really well, and he can cook really well in a pressure cooker. He would make a meal, and we would like prepare it and then like eat it the next day or eat it that night if we could. And he was super good about it. He had a whole schedule and everything. And then one night we were in New Orleans and he made this mushroom risotto. And we were like, okay, we have to go to the show. So we were like, okay, we made the risotto and then we like put it in Tupperwares and then we were like, okay, we have to go. We put like the lids kind of like resting on top of the Tupperwares, and then went to the show and then came back and then closed the lids and put them in the fridge. We had the mushroom
We
risotto
drove
in,
like
our-
all day long.
Yeah, we drove all day
Yeah.
long and we had the risottos like in our cooler, and then we played our show in Asheville. We got back, we like got the food out of the fridge. We're like, oh yes, this mushroom risotto, like we're gonna eat this now, like it's gonna be so good. I put a little one in the microwave and like I put it on for like 2 minutes or whatever, opened it up, and I was like putting my fork in, and then I was like, oh my god, there's like a whole roach in this. And
Oh, I did not know that that's where that was going.
yeah, so there was a whole roach in the risotto, and it looked like it was the same exact color as the mushrooms.
It looked like
it
there was a debate amongst everyone about if it was a mushroom.
And I
Did you
said, "It's a
dissect it?
whole-" No, it was a whole roach. It was like this big. It was like so big. We were all like, okay, like we're gonna make PB and J's. And then Nardo was like really upset because he had made this like really good meal, and people were like, maybe we can eat the other Tupperwares of it. And they were like, but what if the roach was like crawling through everything?
and
like
he was.
he was
Right.
definitely doing it. And like, was it Brie that was like, oh, I'm gonna eat it? And like,
Nardo was also like, I'll eat
they were
mine.
like, I'll eat ours, and they started like microwaving it, and then they were like, actually, I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah. We were all like, ew. And then we were all talking about it and we all thought it was so funny. And then Nardo was like, guys, like, please don't talk about this at the show tomorrow. We were like, we'll never talk about this. But then somebody asked us about a gross thing that we had to do on an interview. And we were like, we have a story.
And now here you are again.
I know. It had been like 3 years. So I was like, I feel like it's
now
probably
that it's
okay.
been 3 years, we're allowed
Yeah.
to tell the story because we're different people now.
I mean,
right?
everyone meant well in that situation.
And
What are
Nardo
you gonna
made us
do?
like the best pasta ever last week.
Yeah, so Nardo's cooking is good, and honestly, it wasn't even a cooking fail. It was just something
No, it was like-
horrible
Yeah.
that happened to us.
Well, we live to tell the story, and we live
somehow.
to play tonight at Paradise Rock Club.
Yay.
So, what should I expect from the show?
You
So
should
much
expect rock and roll.
And like
Stop and drop.
yeah, rock, roll, stop, drop, some like small, quiet, intimate, sad songs, and some more like fun, big rockin'
Yeah.
songs. Yeah, we try to do a little taste of kind of all that we do in the little
Yeah.
time that we have.
All right. Well, I'm stoked, and I will see you there. Daisy the
Cool.
Great, thank you for joining me.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
this has been
Woo,
fun.
woo.